Greetings, brave souls. Do you dare to discover the dark unknown? I am your haunted host, Phantom Spectres, and you've stumbled upon the Phantom Files, where shadows speak and legends awaken. Here I unravel the darkest secrets and mysteries of the macabre, taking a page from my ancient library, covering topics that will haunt your dreams and mysteries that will keep you up at night. Join me in the shadows and let's embrace and dive into the darkness together with the Phantom Files. As the shadows dance and the wind whispers secrets of an old tale. Tonight, we journey into the heart of Sleepy Hollow, a place where legends roam and history intertwines with the unknown. Nestled along the banks of the Tarrytown River, Sleepy Hollow is more than just a quaint village. It's a realm steeped in lore, where the boundaries between the past and the supernatural blur. The story begins in the late 18th century, a time of transformation and turmoil in America, where ghosts of the Revolutionary War still haunted the land. In this tranquil valley, the air is thick with tales of restless spirits. The most infamous of these is none other than the Headless Horseman, an eerie figure clad in darkness, forever searching for his missing head. But where did this spectral rider originate? Local legends trace the horseman back to a Hessian soldier, a mercenary who fought for the British during the war. Injured in battle, his head was severed by a cannonball, leaving him a restless soul wandering the very hills where he once marched. With each autumn breeze, whispers of his mournful search echo through the trees, reminding the living of their own mortality. But what of the man who first brought this tale to life? Enter Washington Irving, a writer and local resident who, in 1820, penned The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. His protagonist, Ichabod Crane, a timid schoolmaster, finds himself caught in a web of fear and obsession. He is enamored by the beautiful Katrina Van Tassel, but jealousy lurks in the shadows, embodied by the brash Brom Bones. Ichabod Crane was not just any teacher. He was a peculiar figure, tall and lanky, with a neck that seemed to stretch like a willow tree. His eyes were perpetually wide, as if he were constantly startled by the very ghosts he feared. He thrived on the tales spun by local townsfolk, stories that fueled his imagination and heightened his anxiety. Yet, beneath his timid exterior lay a man driven by desire, keen to win Katrina's affection. As the story unfolds, we're drawn into a world of love, rivalry, and supernatural dread. The Harvest Festival, a festive gathering filled with laughter and merriment, becomes the backdrop for Ichabod's hopes and dreams. Here, under the soft glow of lanterns, he dances with Katrina, captivated by her charm. But lurking in the shadows, Brom Bones watches with a smirk, plotting to thwart Ichabod's advances. Ichabod's infatuation with Katrina leads him to her father's grand farm, where tales of wealth and prosperity abound. The Van Tassel estate, with its sprawling fields and elegant home, symbolizes everything Ichabod yearns for. It is not merely Katrina's beauty that captivates him, it's the promise of a life filled with abundance and security. In his mind, winning her hand means claiming his place in a world that often feels beyond his reach. One fateful night, Ichabod, riding home after the harvest celebration, encounters the fearsome horseman. The path through the woods becomes a treacherous maze, the trees whispering secrets of the past. What ensues is a chase through the darkened woods, where shadows loom and reality fractures. In a moment of terror, the horseman hurls his head, now a projectile of fate, toward Ichabod, sending him fleeing into legend. Yet, as we delve deeper, we discover that Sleepy Hollow isn't merely the realm of spirits. The very ground is rich with history, from the Dutch settlers who first claimed this land in the 1600s to the echoes of revolution. Each stone, each whisper of wind, carries the weight of those who walked before. The Hudson Valley, with its serene beauty, also holds a darker past. Stories of the ancient Lenape tribes remind us that this land was once sacred ground, a site of their own legends and rituals. The convergence of these cultures birthed a tapestry of myth, a patchwork woven with threads of fear, love, and the ever-elusive search for meaning. Sleepy Hollow is steeped in its own peculiarities. The village once thrived on the trade routes of early America, bustling with merchants and travelers. The charm of its narrow roads and classic architecture often masks the stories buried within. The old church, a relic of another era, still stands as a testament to the lives once lived, while the graveyard is a somber reminder of mortality, where the past echoes through time. And there's the legend of the Van Tassel family, whose legacy is intertwined with the town's narrative. Katrina Van Tassel, the daughter of a wealthy farmer, embodies the beauty and allure of Sleepy Hollow. Her presence was magnetic, drawing men from far and wide. Yet, her heart remained elusive, leading to desperation and envy among suitors. As night falls, the town breathes a little differently, inviting the curious to listen closely. Some claim they've seen the horseman himself, galloping through the mist, searching for the head he lost in battle. Others whisper of lights flickering in the old graveyards, where shadows stretch and dance, revealing the silhouettes of long-gone residents. It is said that if you listen closely, you might just hear the faint echoes of laughter from the past, mingled with the cries of those lost to time. But the legends do not end with Ichabod and the horseman. The very land carries tales of strange occurrences, mysterious lights that float above the ground, sudden chills that sweep through the air, and the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Locals speak of encounters with apparitions, ghostly figures that roam the streets at night, reenacting moments from history. The legacy of Sleepy Hollow is not solely one of fear. It also serves as a reminder of our own humanity. The trials faced by Ichabod reflect our desires and vulnerabilities. The tales of the Headless Horseman resonate with those who fear the unknown, the struggles of life and love, and the inevitable passage of time. Historically, Sleepy Hollow has seen its share of turmoil. The American Revolutionary War was particularly tumultuous for this region. It was here that many skirmishes took place, where men were lost, and their stories faded into the mists of time. This lingering sorrow adds depth to the lore, creating a rich tapestry of history that remains woven into the landscape. As the legend of Sleepy Hollow continues to grow, it becomes a mirror reflecting our fears, our loves, and our desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. Each year, as Halloween approaches, the air fills with excitement and dread. The tales are retold, reimagined, and reinvigorated, keeping the spirit of Sleepy Hollow alive. But remember, dear friends, every tale comes with a warning. The horseman is not just a figment of imagination. He is a reminder of the consequences of envy, greed, and unfulfilled desires. As we venture through the shadows of Sleepy Hollow, let us tread lightly, for we may awaken something best left undisturbed. So, as you lay your head to rest tonight, remember the whispers of Sleepy Hollow. Embrace the mystery, the history, and the folklore. And perhaps, just perhaps, you might hear the galloping hooves of the Headless Horseman drawing near, searching for his lost head in the darkness of the night. Let your imagination run wild, and as you ponder the tales of this haunted valley, consider the lessons they impart. In Sleepy Hollow, the past never truly fades. It lingers, waiting for the next soul to uncover its secrets. For every story told, there is a truth waiting to be unveiled, a truth that resides in the heart of Sleepy Hollow, where legend and reality collide in an endless dance. This has been the Phantom Files, and until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and always question what is lurking in the shadows.